Hi, I'm Aiden.
And I'm Sam. Welcome back to the TheWebStreetPodcast.
Okay, we are back again after another break with, we're here with episode 33, but it is a very, 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 very eventful episode.
Yeah.
There's so much to talk about,
So much.
so much to look forward to.
So many ups and downs.
It's these next, like, 2 episodes are going to be, like...
Oh, yeah. Amazing.
Just, like, so much to talk about. But... we're gonna start with like the big kicker, the title that this episode will be named after most likely.
Yep.
We saw Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey in theaters last week. We saw it on like
quite a ways away.
It was almost.
It's almost a week now.
Yeah, but it's hard to schedule because we've had some busy days. And we can't film on weekends.
Yep.
But what is it? We didn't see it on 70mm, but we saw it on like a pretty big screen, enough to get the full experience.
Yep.
So I just have to say before we start talking about it, if you're going to go plan on seeing the Odyssey, see it on the biggest screen you can.
Yep.
That's the best way you're going to see it. If you're seeing it digital or something with a smaller screen, you're literally seeing half the movie.
Yep.
So go to those big screens, because if you really want to get the full experience of the Odyssey, that's what you got to do.
Yep.
But it's time for our rating of the Odyssey to start us off. So,
spoilers, I guess. We're gonna be.
This whole segment is gonna be a spoiler review. Like, we're gonna be talking about
it's a 2,000-year-old movie or story, but still spoilers.
Spoilers for the movie. So we're gonna be talking, like, everything we're talking about is gonna just be like being going in depth of scenes, like deaths, everything. So just be prepared for that. If I try and remember, we'll have timestamps. So,
Yeah.
So, are you good?
I'm all set to start.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Sure, I'll go start.
All right.
I'll give this movie.
Hit it. You gotta hit it with like the TikTok intro.
Okay, for my rating of the Odyssey, I almost said Obsession. I'm not even joking. My rating of the Odyssey, I'm going with. Oh my gosh, let me restart. That was bad. I am going to be giving the Odyssey a 9.5.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I hate just doing decimals because it's always different from my like Letterboxd review. So I'm just gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because that's what I gave it on Letterboxd. And decimals is always like, I don't know. I use it sometimes, but I like to avoid them.
Well, they're there.
Didn't you give it?
I give it 5 stars on Letterboxd.
Didn't you give Project Hail Mary also a 9.5?
You think so?
I think you did, if I remember. Okay, but
wouldn't be surprised.
So clearly, we both thought the Odyssey was amazing. It's gonna sound crazy, but this was my first ever Christopher Nolan film that I've ever watched.
I'm not big. I've watched I think like
Dark
2
Knight.
or 3. Yeah, I've watched The Dark Knight. I haven't watched the full trilogy. I've watched The Dark Knight. I think oh my goodness, what's it called?
Dark Knight Rises?
No. I watched The Dark Knight, Tenet, and Inception.
It's really like seeing the movie has just really opened my eyes. So like, because I've heard that Christopher Nolan like is an amazing director, and I've heard just people say that. I've seen people rank the Odyssey like at like near like the top of his movies that he's made, but like it really makes me like so curious now, like how good are these other movies that he's made? Because I know that he's made Oppenheimer. Did he make Interstellar? Was he Interstellar?
Yeah, he made Interstellar.
Interstellar, I want to watch that. I want to watch Inception. I need to watch the Dark Knight trilogy at some point because I don't know how I haven't done that yet. But yeah, Christopher Nolan, he did amazing. So, do you want to start off like just like positives, like anything?
Oh, sorry, I just say this right now.
I might actually just pull up my review right now.
I googled the Odyssey cast just to, so I could help remember characters and names, and Travis Scott was like the first person.
Oh, that's actually really smart. I'm gonna have to do that. Odyssey.
And Travis Scott was the 5th name that showed up, and I think that's kind of funny.
He really is.
Because Travis Scott is the first thing we see.
He's the first person you see in the movie. That caught me totally off guard.
And Sam was not expecting that. I think he played the role of a bard. I think that's what it is. Where they're just like storytellers.
Yeah.
Where they just like share stories, and they're sharing the story of Odysseus, the main character, Matt Damon, and his big victory in Troy, which obviously everybody's heard of the Trojan horse.
Of course.
And I think
Peabody and Sherman.
Yep, of course. And the Trojan horse came from the Odyssey all the way back. I think what, like
Whoever,
2,000 years.
Who knows?
From I think the guy's name was Homer, who wrote the Odyssey, not Homer Simpson.
Wow, that's a that's a name.
Yeah. Well, this is like Greek times, so yeah, we've all heard the story. You know, the people are hiding inside the Trojan horse. You know, open the walls of Troy, and kind of wreaked havoc, which is obviously a very important to the story. It's like echoed throughout the whole like movie. Like you probably won't go like 30 minutes without hearing the name Troy.
No, yeah, you won't.
And like, I don't know, let's see. What else is there? I'll just start. Cast is amazing in this movie. Just everybody in it is awesome. Matt Damon did an amazing job.
He is amazing. He's like insane.
We'll talk about it more later, but the scene alone with the sirens, jeez, bro.
That was amazing, bro.
Let's see, anywhere else?
Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway was also amazing.
She was so good.
People are saying she might be. The Oscars are being thrown around for Anne Hathaway's character, Penelope.
No, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, she was like, because before I saw the movie, I heard that she was a standout.
Yep.
And like, she clearly was. Like, she was just like.
Ryan Hurst was in this movie.
What?
I did not know that. He played Mentor.
Who's Mentor?
He was hold up, let me see if I can pronounce this. Telemachulus's like guy who was teaching him how to fight. That was Ryan Hurst.
I didn't
know that. And I also learned something. The term mentor, like that person is my mentor.
It's after this guy.
It came from the Odyssey.
Dude, yeah. That's sick.
Sorry.
So his name is Mentor.
Yeah.
He's a mentor.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's interesting.
Let's see what else. Oh yeah, we're talking about
The
Anne Hathaway. Yep, she was amazing. I think this is their third Christopher Nolan movie. Christopher Nolan.
I think so. Yeah.
Christopher Nolan is known for keeping the same cast in his movies. I can see why, because
I mean, if you find people that you work well with,
yeah,
and that you know that their work is amazing,
you're gonna bring.
You're gonna like, that's like who you want to call. Like, if you need someone, you're gonna call them up. Exactly. They're reliable.
Like see any standouts? Oh, we gotta talk about it. King of Megna. I can't say his name.
Agamemnon. Agamemnon.
Bro, I promise we watched the movie. Just King Agamemnon.
The Aura guy.
Yeah, facts, bro.
The king. Is he a king? He's the king?
He's the king of
we'll just call him,
Sparta.
If we need to, we'll just call him the king.
Yeah, the guy from Fortnite. He was. I mean, he didn't do much throughout the movie, but
every scene with them was just like
just pure aura.
He was just cool. He was just cool to look at, I guess. Like,
but bro,
his face.
When I saw the actor, I didn't know what the actor looked like until like a few hours before I watched the movie. Like, I googled him. I was shocked by what he looked like.
You wouldn't believe what he looks like, bro. You wouldn't believe it.
Because like when he's on screen, like, he has the helmet on. There's like shadows covering his face all the time.
Yeah.
It's just like the actor just wow. Like, you would not expect him to be who he is with his face.
Not at all.
He voices Bowser Jr.
Yes, he does. That's like the first thing I saw. They were like, "What is Bowser Jr. doing here?" It's crazy. The range, like,
yeah, bro.
Night and day, bro.
He was also in Oppenheimer. Didn't know that.
I did know. I did see that after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing with Christopher Nolan, reusing actors, but that's not a bad thing.
Yep.
Especially just like when you have movies like this with this. If you're gonna have an already stacked cast.
Yeah, I feel like
just build on that.
We can talk about it now. I think you'll have more to say about it. This was Tom Holland's first Christopher Nolan movie.
Yeah.
A new person he's brought on for this.
Yep.
I'd say he was pretty good.
I think he was good. I don't think he was like exceptional.
Yeah.
But when like I've seen like a ton of like shade of his performance, but I think like all right, so like sit down for this. It's like a little bit of talking.
Yep.
He is like first off, his character. He's just not given a lot of like huge like emotional like lines of dialogue, because when he's sitting next to Anne Hathaway, Anne Hathaway is given the script for her to like have like an amazing performance, like amazing scenes, like you know what I mean. And he's always just like, you can just tell the dialogue. He just is like, he's more quiet. He doesn't like burst out with like screaming anything like that, and just the fact that he has to share the screen with characters and actors like Anne Hathaway, and just people in the movie like Matt Damon. It's just a stacked cast, so it's like it's so hard to stand out with people like this. Yeah. But I think he still did good. And he doesn't get like outside of Spider-Man, like he doesn't have many like well-known performances or like appearances. Like he has good performances, but they're not in like mainstream movies or shows. Like I've heard a lot of praise about his performance in The Crowded Room, but nobody watched. I don't know anybody that watched that.
I don't even know.
It was like this random show that he did. He had like long hair. It was. I think it was in like it's the one where he got like cracked. I think.
Yeah.
But it's the one. I think it was in like 2022 or 2023. It was after No Way Home. And then, I mean, he was in Uncharted, but that wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah, we ain't gotta talk about that, bro.
But like, I think this is like the first like huge, like blockbuster, movie that people are gonna be like, oh, like there's Tom Holland right there, other than being in the MCU, other than being Spider-Man. But I know that you probably want to talk about Robert Pattinson.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, we got our pops right here.
Yep.
He is the Robert Pattinson guy on the Tom Holland. You said that you are starting to like. I think like every month you start loving Robert Pattinson even more, and I can see why. He's amazing. So go ahead.
He's Robert Pattinson. This is his second Christopher Nolan movie. He was in Tenet, which a lot of people say is the worst Christopher Nolan movie. I thought it was okay. The plot or like what's happening in the movie is just insane, so it's like really hard to understand. But I thought it was good. Robert Pattinson was also a standout in that movie. He was great. Robert Pattinson has just been moving differently these past few years.
Let's just take a minute to like.
Yeah, like
he's been in Dune.
Yep.
He's been in The Batman. He was just in the drama this year. Yep. He's gonna be in Dune.
Odyssey.
He was in the Odyssey. He's gonna be in Dune Part 3.
This is gonna be his first Dune movie.
Oh, he wasn't in any of the Dune movies before. Oh, okay. Well, I haven't watched them.
Yeah, it's okay.
So
but still, Dune's still pretty big. So
he's gonna be in He's gonna be in that. What's that?
Showtime.
Showtime. The new like.
Yep. What's his name?
The Predator catcher.
The Predator catch guy.
I don't remember his name. He was in. I know that he's been in Harry Potter, but wasn't that only for like one movie?
Yeah, it was only one movie.
We don't have to talk about the one that people don't want to talk about. But what else? I know he's had to have been in more, right? I want to see. I'm looking.
Let's see.
Okay, actually. Oh, Mickey 17.
Oh, Mickey 17 was also amazing.
Mind you, most of these that I'm saying have been in the past like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Other than the Batman, like, and obviously Harry Potter. Yeah. But like Mickey 17 2025, the drama 2026, the Odyssey 2026, Dune Part 3 2026, then the Batman was in 2022, and then Showtime will probably be
like
next year. I bet next year.
Yeah. Two movies that are from not recent, but I've heard are really good performances from him is Good Time and The Lighthouse.
Okay.
Which I haven't watched either of those, but I really need to. I've heard those movies are so good. The Lighthouse I think it's a fully black and white movie, and I think the only two characters in it are him and Willem Dafoe. I have like really no clue what the plot's about, but have you seen that one clip of like the guy of Willem Dafoe going Fortnite? You know that one?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, that's from this movie. No clue what the context is. In Good Time, I've also heard Good Time is really it's like yeah. I don't know what I have no clue what this movie's about, but I've also heard Robert Pattinson's amazing in it.
I've seen that look before.
Yeah.
Like I've seen him. I've never seen like. I haven't like heard the title, but I've seen him look like that before.
Yeah. Okay. After a botched robbery lands his brother in jail, a small-time criminal traverses the depraved underbelly of New York in search of bail money.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Robert Pattinson is the main antagonist of this movie, and I gotta say, he's amazing in it. He plays a suitor who wants to remarry Anne Hathaway's character Penelope because of how Odysseus has been gone for so long that people think he's dead.
Wait, I also want to say one thing.
Yep.
Back to like just his like filmography. You've seen Mickey 17, but I haven't seen Mickey 17.
Yep.
But you haven't seen the drama, and I've seen the drama. I think I'll say this right now. The two leads in the drama are Zendaya's character and Robert Pattinson's character. Yeah. And do you know what like the huge thing is about that movie?
Honestly, no. I don't.
Okay, I don't want to spoil it for you.
I don't know a little about that movie.
But like, there's like two sides of the same. No, not two sides of the same coin. But there's like basically, what I got from it is that like you're either on one side or you're on the other side between the two of them, because like just like the plot. I was with Robert Pattinson the whole time. Like I was constantly like rooting for him. Like I was like, you got to do like he's so lovable in that movie. I totally get why you're such a big Robert Pattinson guy, and honestly, I think I really want to like I really think I should watch these Dune movies so that I can watch Dune Part 3 in theaters, because I bet that will be an amazing experience, and to see him in that too, and then obviously, we'll talk about the Batman Part 2 later, because that's its whole thing, but. As much as I'm not a glazer of the Batman Part 2, you know how I feel about it. I can never say anything bad about Robert Pattinson's performance in that movie, because he's just amazing. He's an amazing Batman.
Yes. We can also talk about it real quick.
Yeah.
Speaking of watching movies in December, because of how I am going on vacation.
Why don't we just talk? Do you want to just talk about it with Doomsday?
Yeah,
let's just keep.
Let's just get through the Odyssey.
Let's just keep on the Odyssey talk.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
We kind of keep sidelining, but it's okay.
Yeah. Robert Pattinson was an amazing villain. One of my favorite parts about his character is that he's not a fighter. He's low-key a wimp.
He is a wimp,
and I just think that's so good because of how in the final fight, he's not there fighting Odysseus. He's off to the side being like, yo, grab those shields.
Yo, get the shield, get the spears, bro. His line deliveries during that entire thing, bro. Oh my god. Dude, have you seen? Do you know the clip where he's like, "Get those beggars out of here"?
Oh yeah.
And he emphasizes it, bro. That's going that's I've seen so many hits tweets on X Twitter about it. Dude, the emphasis he has on this word is crazy. They're this must have been a crazy slur back in 1200 BC or whatever it was. He's just he's so you hate him so you just want him to die. And spoiler alert, he dies.
Yep.
And it's super what's the word for it? Satisfying to see him die. But that's such a good thing. Because he plays such a good villain.
Yeah.
That it's it's just he's great.
He's so good. He's amazing.
No, he's amazing. He's so good.
I guess we've been talking about the cast. We kind of haven't talked about the movie.
Let's talk about the movie.
I was while we're talking about Robert Pattinson's character, I was wait, we haven't even explained what the plot of the movie is if people don't know.
That's okay.
About it.
It's just it's impossible to not talk about the cast in this movie. That had to go out the way. But no, let's actually talk about the Odyssey now.
Yep.
So just what were some of your I don't. We totally just I asked you what your favorite parts about it were, and you started with the cast. We never got to it. So I'm just gonna quickly say some things that I just want to throw some things out of the way. Yep. Okay, hold on. I just want to say, it looks beautiful.
Yep.
Every single shot looks amazing. Yeah. The set designs are insane, bro. It's insane.
My eyes were glued to that screen. I did not lose
no, at all. I didn't get bored a single time. Yeah. It's just so consistently good throughout the entire thing.
Yep.
And now that you mentioned that, I'm thinking about past movies that I've seen this year where just I'm thinking about The Mandalorian and Grogu where I almost was falling asleep on that chair. You cannot force my eyes away from that screen. Yeah. It was just insane. But I was saying, the sets just look so you can just see how much effort was put into everything. Yep. Just the cinematography was amazing. Just the score was amazing. Like we said, all the performances and everything.
There's so much to say about that score. Because did you hear about what the, I don't know, what would you call it, the guy who made the music for the movie? He didn't use any normal music making stuff guitars or whatever. He figured out what types of music they had back then and
of course he did, bro.
He remade it
no, and that's the thing where that doesn't even surprise me.
Yeah.
If I were to walk out the movie and you said that to me, I'd be okay, that makes sense. Because that's how good this movie was created.
You don't hear guitars or anything like that. Just flutes and drums.
Yeah.
It's just awesome.
Okay. Also, I don't get any of the hate for any of the costume designs. I thought it was sick. I thought they were all sick. I thought everybody looked so cool, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
it's not historically accurate,
like,
but who cares, bro?
like,
it's a movie. Like,
it's a movie, bro.
oh, voice crack. There's monsters in this movie.
Literally,
like
there's a Cyclops.
It does not matter.
Like those giant things, like with the silver, like they look so cool.
Listruanian. It's like Listruanians or something like that.
I could not tell you.
Wait, frick. I was gonna say something else earlier before the music thing. I completely forgot.
Was it about?
Oh yeah. Apparently, I learned, bro. It shows you how talented Christopher Nolan is. Did you know they were under budget and they were ahead of schedule when they finished the movie? They still had more money and more time to make the movie, but they were like just finished.
Wow, like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So wow, okay, that's great. I mean, more time for post production. Mm-hmm. Wait, like they finished filming?
Yeah, they finished filming like ahead of schedule.
How much? Do you know how long?
No, but just like with everything in this movie, like that's still like impressive.
Definitely.
Because like there's a lot of different scenes in this movie, like a lot of different sets and everything.
All right, I'll say, speaking of scenes, just what were some of your like favorite like sequences? Because there's a lot, dude.
There's so many. Okay. The scene of them leaving the horse after like staying after them getting into Troy.
Yeah.
Inside the horse and them like opening the gates.
Yeah.
I thought that was such a good scene.
That just like
it was so
entire
intense.
Thing. It was
like,
so.
I was like at the edge of my seat the whole time, and then obviously the second the gates open up, aura,
bro.
Just aura everywhere, like.
Oh my god, I can't even speak. The depth that scene like has by the end of the movie, I wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah.
Just like Odysseus he isn't really doing that much. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like he's like with the like does he attacks a few people, right?
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
But like
people.
You think so? Just first off, like everything in that scene was just like the amount of stuff that's going on. It's insane. It looks awesome.
Yep.
But the impact that scene had for the end of the movie because they broke Zeus's law, right?
Yeah, they broke Zeus's law.
I couldn't tell you what exactly is Zeus's.
It's just I think it's just treat strangers and like beggars with respect because of how they might be a god in disguise, and obviously you don't want to disrespect a god.
And that makes sense with Athena.
Yep. Because like
and obviously they were giving them a gift, and then they jumped out of that gift and slaughtered literally everybody there.
It was Odysseus like he's the one who thought of the plan for the Trojan horse. So he is technically the reason for all that death and destruction in Troy. But the impact on the scene's amazing. Also, I don't think we're supposed to see him as a good character, like a good person, but I kind of like John Bernthal's character. I thought.
Wait, you were not supposed to like him?
I don't think so because of how like he helped destroy Troy and then. Spoiler alert! And then after, I think is it Helen of Troy?
Helen or something.
Helen of Troy. After she kills, the guy with the aura, I can't pronounce his name. She ended up with John Bernthal somehow, but she clearly did not seem happy to be there. Like it seemed like he was like kind of like forced her to marry him. I think.
Yeah.
By the looks of it, but like I don't know. I thought he was kind of interesting. The way he talked about like Odysseus and stuff like that was cool.
Yeah. A very minor role.
Yeah, very minor role.
He was just like a stopping point for Telemachus.
Yeah,
we're about to see it. We said this. It's so weird seeing them just next to each other like that. Because that's from what I've known them as. That's Spider-Man and Punisher right next to each other. But they look like. But now they're in ancient Greek, whatever it is, and now we're about to see him again next week.
Yeah.
Wearing spandex and
having guns.
Like, it's so trippy.
But I feel like we got to talk about it now. We got to talk about the Cyclops scene.
Yeah, everyone's gonna go to the Cyclops scene. But the how hyped I got when I saw that they were walking over to that cave, I was like here we go. It was just like.
Terrified, bro.
The Cyclops design.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Oh my god. It's so disgusting. It's gross. Like as soon as and we'll talk about some more gross things because oh my god, not expecting that. But it's just the Cyclops is just so unsettling to look at.
I guess we'll say this now. We went to this movie having like no clue.
Yeah, we had no idea really
what the Odyssey. Like we knew like what basically the movie was. We had no clue what happens.
We saw like I think I saw like 1 or 2 trailers for it, so I knew
Yeah.
that there was gonna be a Cyclops in it, but it was like one shot of it like entering the cave.
Yep.
But like when you really like look at it, like I think it's like the texture of them is just like gross. Like the nose,
Yeah, like no, like
sideways.
it's
gross,
it's so crooked.
and it's just like that scene was just like
His cheeks were out also.
yeah, they were, but the scene was just like so, like you could just feel like how tense it was.
Yeah,
like they're not making a sound in that cave. The Cyclops is just like walking around, laying down.
Yep.
They're trying to get out of there. He's grabbing people. The scene where it's their first night in there, and they're by the campfire, and it's dead quiet, and Odysseus is like, get away from the campfire, like get away from the fire.
Oh yeah,
and then the dude just gets grabbed.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, like you were waiting for it to happen because it kept panning back to that guy.
Yeah.
But it was just like, when is it gonna happen? When's it gonna happen? He grabbed him, and then they have to make like the plans to get out of the cave.
Yeah, I think they spent like 3 days in there.
I think so, around there.
Yeah.
Because he had like a herd of Cyclops had like a herd of sheep with them.
Yep.
But then like at one point they like hit him or like stab him, and then they like stab him in the eye.
Yeah. A lot of people were talking about a scream after that, which honestly,
I
didn't really like notice it. I mean, I was like,
and,
it was loud,
and also
but...
like the cry.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, our theater was so loud that it was just like bass boosting. It was just like I could tell the Cyclops was screaming, but I didn't know what it was saying. I didn't know until later.
Yeah, I didn't know we were supposed to hear it like
cry for Poseidon.
He was crying for Poseidon,
who's
his father. Just insane. And I think I learned this about the Odyssey after we watched the movie, where basically the war was between Troy and Sparta, and I think the way it worked was half the gods sided with Sparta and the other half sided with Troy.
Yeah.
And Poseidon sided with Troy.
That makes sense.
So after Troy lost, he already like hated Odysseus, and also he already wanted us to die. And then Odysseus blinded his son, so that was another reason why he wanted to make his trip home horrible and try to kill him.
And then as they're like escaping,
he spits out a helmet of one of the soldiers he ate.
And then that makes like
Odysseus, he gets mad,
shoots
an arrow at him,
and then oh my god, dude,
starts chasing him.
That was just like,
that was terrifying.
Run through the woods, and you could just see him he's giant.
Just like through the tree, you just see him running.
And then they make it to the water, and he's like, and some of you already know what's gonna happen. Like people are like behind, and then he just like jumps in the water. He grabs some of them, right? He gets some of them. It's just like every single scene they're running, bro. Like they get themselves in like the most like wild situations ever, and it's just like it's horrible. Like okay,
I don't do good with like big things.
Yeah. You don't.
Seeing Galactus in Fantastic Four was like.
You said that.
I barely could.
I forgot about that. That you were like terrified of that.
Yeah, like I can't do that, bro. So just that was terrifying. Seeing the like behind the scene photo of like the little like puppet thing they had for him.
It's insane. I didn't like the fact that they had like practical stuff for that is insane.
That's like what Christopher Nolan's known for. He does not want to use CGI for anything.
Yeah, man. Honestly, that's respect.
Yeah,
total respect.
But so the Cyclops scene that was amazing.
And then just. That it was like a very like it was a pretty quick scene, but that scene where they were with those huge what were they called?
Like the Lestroanians or something like that.
It's just like they walked in there. They see this little kid, and he just screams, and they just like they just pull up, bro, and they're just like.
I saw something interesting about that.
The kid?
Yeah, about how like they're like bro, like that's so barbarian using his kid as bait to kill soldiers, but Odysseus does the same thing. At Troy by studying, I think his name's Sinon, Elliot Page's character.
Yeah.
By making them wait outside the Trojan horse without even telling him the plans, so he kind of dies for no reason, like he gets sacrificed.
Yeah.
And so like, that's like a thing, like bro, like if you think those like barbarians or whatever you want to call them, the Lestroanians, like if you think like bro, they're savage for that, like Odysseus does literally the same thing.
And that is just, and I didn't even know that either, but those are just the little things that like happen throughout the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said before, it comes back in the third act with Zeus's law and Athena and his decision at the end of the movie, which we'll talk about later. But just that whole scene when they just pull up in there in that giant like silver armor, and they're just like tanks, bro. Like
they're like 8 feet tall. Like,
they're just like swinging. They're hitting people up against trees.
Yeah, the trees were like moving.
The trees
around.
were moving too, like trapping people in, and like that's when people are like complaining, like, oh my god, it's not historically like accurate. Like, oh my god, like there's trees moving around to trap people. Like, it's not by any means like accurate to how things were back in the day. Like, it's just stuff like that. Like, just makes me mad.
Sorry, I just remembered something I wanted to ask you about it. Did you notice how many times Tom Holland's character Telemachus, the Athena's eye thing? You notice how many times he said that?
What, Athena's eye?
Yeah, like, if you're like, oh, you have great eyes, like Athena's eyes. Have you noticed? Did you like notice that? Because I saw people talking about that.
I didn't.
I thought it was kind of funny. He said that to like every single character in the movie.
Like who?
Like he says that to John Berthol's character.
He says you have Athena's eyes?
Yeah.
I don't think I noticed that once.
He said it like at least 5 times throughout the movie.
So is it like John Berthol's like, let me tell you something, but
yeah, kind of for his character. Which
I didn't notice that.
John Berthel doesn't say that in the movie, but his whole role is telling Telemachus something.
Tom Holland's character something.
It's like
I really hope he says it in Brand New Day.
He better, bro. He better. But yeah, sorry.
What else? Just that whole scene, and then obviously it ends up with them dipping out of there.
Now I think we got to talk about the Cersei scene because I think that's next up.
The pig one.
Yeah, that's next.
We can talk about that.
Sorry, it's just like we're hyping this up. Basically, they. Oh, by the way, like Odysseus had like a crazy amount of men. He had like 3 boats full of men.
And by this point, we're at one boat.
Yeah,
2 of the boats from the giant.
Yeah, they just got destroyed.
Yeah.
But they find this island, just like just like a little house, nothing going on there. But Odysseus' men are kind of like mad at him because he's getting them killed. So he's like, yo, bro, you gotta you stay behind, and we'll bring some food. And so they go to this house. It's already eerie because there's like lions and like panthers there just sitting.
They had like the big 4 of cats. Yeah. They had a panther, a cheetah, a lion, and a tiger.
I thought it was stupid. I was gonna say this to you, but but it was past him. I was like, bro, that's us, bro.
What, tigers?
Like the lions, just like all posted up. I was gonna make like a corny joke
during the movie. What would that even mean?
That's really like, bro, like we're lions, bro. We're the king of the jungle.
I guess.
There's exactly 4, and we've been spending quite a bit of time with Jared and Marvin's this summer. So I was like, hey, bro, that's us, bro.
Yeah, just keep going, please.
But yeah, they make it to this house, and there's like this lady there, and she's like scared or whatever.
She's amazing. Her performance was amazing. Yep. That was probably one of the best in the movie.
Cersei, hold up. I recognize her from something, but I forgot where.
Her name's Samantha Morton. Do I know her for anything?
Like,
she's in The Walking Dead.
Yeah, she was in The Walking Dead. Yep.
Oh, and The Whale, but I haven't seen that. But The Walking Dead is that what you were.
Yeah, that's where I've seen her from. She's Alpha. Yeah, she's good in that also. But yeah, they just find this lady here. But these guys are like hungry. They haven't eaten in ages.
Yeah, you can see how hungry they are.
Mm-hmm. So she's like, okay, take your your gear and stuff to the back, and they see like hundreds, but like they see like a giant set of just like past armor, just like there.
As soon as I saw that, I was like,
yeah,
like, something's happening here.
But they didn't get to switch that because they were hungry, so they put all their gear down there and they start eating. Right, and as they start eating this meat, I think they get like hypnotized or something like that because like they notice something is wrong, but they just like can't stop eating. Yeah, they can't
stop anything.
Eating, and then she just like
it was gross.
She just like grabs onto one of their like faces and just starts like morphing it, like.
It's just happening so slowly, and it's like it's so like
it's so eerie because
it's disgusting to look at.
They're still eating while being like morphed, and like everybody else sees it, but they can't stop eating. Like it's just some body horror right there. Yeah, like, that's the type of stuff that the face looks like Clayface. But literally, the first thing I thought of, I had to like whisper this to you. If anybody here watches JJK and you want like an idea of what we're talking about, just think of Mahito's idol transfiguration. Yeah. That is literally what she was hitting on those people. Because she grabbed their face, morphed it, and turned them into pigs. Yeah. Like, it literally is idol transfiguration. Like, that's what it was. They all got turned into pigs, which is also another thing. Like how their men are pigs. Like, they just kill and steal and do whatever they want. Like, which is like sort of like
Oh, and we get to see Odysseus just shoot, like he's hunting a deer, and when he kills it, it just turns into a naked man.
Yeah, no. For the second I saw that, I remember we like turned to each other immediately, bro.
We were like, yo,
like what is happening?
We just weren't we knew nothing about the Odyssey. Like we weren't expecting anything like this to happen.
The best part was there was a guy in our theater that left to go use the bathroom. Literally the second. Like
they got to the shack thing.
Yeah.
And he came back right at the end.
Yeah, we'll explain that after he finds that Odysseus finds like the guy, he like runs in there because he knows what's about to happen to his men, and he doesn't know that they're pigs, but he sees pigs out in the front, and they're like all oinking, like basically trying him to not go in.
Yeah.
But he still goes in, and he grabs onto like this crow of hers. And he like threatens like bro, if you don't turn my men back, I'm gonna kill this crow because like they mean something to you, and she eventually does, and I just love how they act like nothing happened.
They literally just walk back in.
Yeah.
They don't utter a word about it.
Oh.
And she also does talk about does she talk about no, she talks about the next place that they're gonna go to.
Oh yeah.
About if they kill, who is it? Who
Apollo.
What god?
I think it's Apollo.
If they kill the sheep, or what is it?
Of cattle.
The cattle, that Poseidon is not going to be very happy.
Yep.
And she's just basically flaming his entire team crew the entire time, saying how they're like horrible people. And then I think that brings us to them, or no, they go to the dead. But that's not super important, I feel like.
Yeah, or it's kind of, we learned that or a guy, he got...
Oh, no, yeah, it is important that he dies.
And we learned two things about for Odysseus to do when he gets home.
Oh, no, you're right, it is important.
Where he, first...
Don't expect a warm welcome.
Yeah, don't expect a welcome home, because King Agamemnon, whatever, he got home, he thought he was going to get praised, and then he got slimed out almost immediately by his wife. So he's like, hey, bro, don't do what I did.
Yeah.
Watch, be there, don't tell anybody you've come back or whatever. And that does end up saving him. And I think Sinon, I think that's his name, Elliot Page's character. Actually, let me just double check again. Yeah, Sinon. He's also avenge me, because he had something to do with Robert Pattinson's character, I think. I forgot what the connection was. But he was like, avenge me for that. So he also gets another goal in mind, is to avenge Sinon in whatever way it was.
Yeah.
So the scene is kind of important.
It is
but
then it brings us to the cattle thing, where his men. He tells his men.
Bro, forgot about the sirens, bro.
That's another big. That is probably, other than the Trojan horse, the only other thing that I've seen adapted that I didn't know was from the Odyssey. Mm-hmm. I think I saw it in Ice Age, the sirens calling out to Sid the Sloth.
Yep.
But that scene was just also another crazy scene, bro.
Bro, I didn't even peep that, when he put the thing in one ear, all the
wax.
Yeah, the wax, one side of the theater, the sound muffled, and then he put in the other ear. And,
I knew they were gonna do that. I was like, oh, they're gonna cut the the sound out of it. And when they did, I was like, oh my god,
bro, and then
it was amazing.
And the score during that scene was amazing, because the whole point is sirens. You don't want to hear the siren song because you're gonna get attracted to them.
It's telling you what you want most or something like that. It's just trying to get you
to them, and they just kill you or whatever.
Yeah.
So they put wax in their ears so they don't hear it. Besides Odysseus, where he wants to hear the siren song and survive,
but he's tied up.
Yeah, so they tie him up, but we're in the POV of one of
everybody else,
other crewmates, so we don't hear it, but we just see Odysseus reaction to it, and he's screaming he's in pain, and it's just so interesting because the score is also so good in that scene. Everybody's talking about the score in that. I forgot what he says. He's like, oh, the siren song is what you want most but can't have, and it's what you had but lost, or something like that. And it's just bro, this movie's so good.
It really is.
And then there was that quick little scene of the thing in the cave. I think it's called Scylla.
Oh, right, the thing that grabs them.
It just grabs them out of nowhere.
Which people were mad at him for.
Yeah,
because
he knew that
was going to happen.
But he didn't say anything because it was the only way.
Because they were also going to go to that
that whirlpool.
Yeah.
And they all die. But yeah, then at least the cattle, where they get stuck there for like quite a bit of time, I think, right?
Yeah. And they're not supposed to eat the cattle, but they give in and they eat the cattle.
Yep.
And he's like, "You're all gonna die, but like Poseidon's gonna kill you." And then the wind that was keeping them there stops right after they eat.
Yeah.
Surprise. So then they go out and they think they'll be good, and then Poseidon,
bro, he goes crazy, bro.
goes crazy on them. And then that's kind of where you get to Odysseus is the only one that makes it out of there.
Yep.
That's when he watches ashore with, I actually don't know the character's name.
Calypso. I know that because of Pirates of the Caribbean.
With Calypso?
Yeah.
So that's the blonde girl? Mm-hmm. Where he's been there for what?
7 years.
7 years. Crazy. Yeah. And she's just been like keeping him there.
Yeah, she's making him like forget his memories.
With the lotus flowers. Yeah. And then that's kind of the point where once he finds out that like, oh, he has a wife, he has a kid. Yeah. How long he's been there, that's finally where he sets out to finally make it home. Mm-hmm. And he finally does make it home. This whole third act it's just crazy.
It's so good.
Tom Holland's Telemachus does like eventually he's saved by Odysseus, but he doesn't. What's so funny?
Nothing.
What is?
No, it's nothing. The assassin. No, it's sent to kill Telemachus. Oh.
What?
I can't say it because it's not supposed to be funny.
You have to text it to me?
No. Kirk.
Oh. Right. But yeah, Odysseus saves Telemachus, but obviously he knows that that's his son, but Telemachus doesn't know that's his dad yet. And they eventually get back to the what even would it be called?
Like their palace?
Their palace. And there's a really just like good scene where they see the dog lying on the ground. That the dog's been waiting for
it was
Odysseus.
It was Odysseus' hunting dog, and he was there. He got him when he was like he was like really young, and then he had him throughout like all his years, and then he left for the war. And it stated like the dog's just there waiting for Odysseus, like it's holding on just to see Odysseus one last time.
And then that's the moment where Telemachus realizes that's his dad, and the dog sadly dies there, but it lived out its goal of waiting for Odysseus to make it home.
Yep.
But then we get to like this whole final thing where Penelope, she's like, she has a plan to get all of these what are they called?
Suitors.
The suitors to be killed because she doesn't want to deal with that.
Yep.
So they're all doing this like little like before this though. Oh no, we have to talk about before this. Odysseus walks in as a beggar, and he's like talking to Penelope because Penelope wants to meet all the beggars. Mm-hmm. And this is the big scene where he's talking to Penelope, but Athena's also there, mm-hmm. and where they're talking about Zeus's law, and when and this is where he realizes like all the bad things that he's done. That he killed all those people, he broke Zeus's law, all that. So that's something to know. And then we get to the final battle where they're doing the test thing to get Penelope's like.
That's like
it's like a trial thing.
Yeah, because like whenever they throw parties, when Odysseus was home, he'd do the thing where he would shoot his bow through 10 axes, which I didn't realize was that one like movie studios.
I saw that. I saw TikTok.
Yeah,
but no one's able to do it.
Nobody able to string his bow.
And then Odysseus does it, and it's just like it's just one of the best moments
when he plucks the bow.
Just everybody.
Oh my goodness,
it just hit.
And
then he does it. He gets it between the 10 axes. The dude says, "You're Odysseus." He gets cut off, hit, and then gone. And then it gets crazy from there.
Yep.
Everyone realizes Odysseus is there. Antinius, he's hiding behind the pillars, telling everyone, get the spears, get the shields. Because it's like a 1v,
It's like 50.
50. Telemachus is there too, but he's too weak to do anything, so he goes up to, stop this one guy from giving the rest of the people weapons.
Yep.
So Telemachus is having a 1v1, while Odysseus is having, a 1v50. He's killing people, defending, and then Yeah, Antinius being a wuss in the back, but he's still amazing.
Yeah.
Telemachus does he kill him?
Yeah,
He kills his guy. Not a very strong guy, but still he gets his win. But the damage was kind of like not done, but the guy was able to like break the floorboard and get some weapons out. But when Odysseus was able to like kill Antinius, that kind of just ended it there. Like everyone was like,
we just started bowing down.
Yeah, they all respected him. And then, but he took some damage.
Yep.
We thought they did a pretty good fake out where we thought like Penelope also she gets out at this point.
Oh yeah.
And he's like about to die. We think he's gonna like die like in her lap, and it's like I was about to be pissed because I was like, no way, you have all of this. He's gone for like 20 years or whatever, and he's just gonna die.
Yeah.
Once he finally makes it there in her lap, but then there's like a tiny like little bit of a jump, and we see that he is alive. He's got some bandages around his neck or whatever, but he's good. Telemachus, he's gonna be the new ruler, the new king, and him and Penelope. This is his punishment. He can't stay there anymore, so they take a ship or a boat, and they leave. And that's really, that's it, right?
To the end credit scene. No, there is an end credit scene. Don't worry.
I mean, Travis Scott plays in the end credit scene. But yeah, dude, an amazing movie. It's like
awesome.
I wonder how many awards it's gonna get.
Yeah.
Do you have it above Project Hail Mary?
I don't think so.
You have Project Hail Mary above?
Yeah.
I think I have The Odyssey above.
That's okay.
But they're both like
Project Hail Mary kind of holds a little special place in my heart.
It's like they're two like totally like different vibes.
Project Hail Mary has nothing to do with Christopher Nolan, but
but it's just like
we're just talking about it. Because after Robert Pattinson, Ryan Gosling is my favorite actor.
Yeah.
So, just love it.
We saw that was. The movie that we watched at that theater before The Odyssey was Project Hail Mary.
Yeah.
So those were like the two like big movies that we've seen there so far. Both bangers.
Yep.
Both like amazing movies this year. It's insane.
Yep.
But yeah, The Odyssey. Amazing. It was one of our most anticipated movies of the year, and then it kind of got to a point where like we weren't super hyped for it, just as other things were getting announced. But then, like once we saw that final trailer for Supergirl, we were like, the hype was back on.
Yep.
We got in there super hype, and it totally lived up to all like
awesome, bro.
Hit my expectations and above from that first trailer.
Yep.
It's just that moment that it got announced the movie was being made and Tom Holland and Matt Damon were casted and that it was adapting the Odyssey. I was so excited for it, and it finally came out. It was amazing. Yep. It was worth all the waiting. It wasn't even that much of. When did that get announced? Like fall of like 2024?
Maybe
23?
I remember the first thing I saw about it was I saw an on-set photo of John Bernthal and Tom Holland.
And that wasn't even that long ago.
That's the first I heard about it.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome. I think we'll get our next Christopher.
That's probably one of our like longest reviews, but I mean it was a long movie. It was almost 3 hours. Yeah. But yeah, so
we'll see.
Do you want to do Doomsday first?
Yeah, we can do it real quick.
Okay, so finally, after many pump fakes, a little coffee stand.
Yep.
The Doomsday trailer finally dropped alongside the ticket sale. Oh, let's talk about that real quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So Doomsday, December 17th. The tickets have been bought, but it's kind of tricky.
So basically, I don't know if I've said it yet, but I'm technically supposed to be in Brazil right now. My family's planning a trip this summer, but due to, I don't know, my mom just didn't want to go anymore. She wanted to go during Christmas time, so we're not going now, but we're going in December, and I am supposed to leave December 17th.
Which is the Thursday, which you can see.
Yeah. Doomsday.
Which is also the day that we got the tickets for.
So it's the penance I have to pay.
Yeah.
But
because there's been a lot happening. We have another thing to talk about, but we have a concert next week that he really wanted to be here for.
Yep.
And there's also obviously Brand New Day, which I did not want him to miss. Like I would have felt so bad. And then we'll talk about it later, but we had something yesterday too that was insane that he was able to be here for because he wasn't in Brazil. But now,
so we're just gonna have
to
wait and see what happens because there's a chance we might go on the 18th now, and if that does happen, then it'll all work out.
The thing is, we just don't know if Sam will be here for the review.
Yeah.
I'll be here. We might.
Yeah.
I think we'll probably have to replace him because I don't think
Yeah.
we can like not talk about Doomsday.
Definitely.
We'll definitely talk about like Doomsday on the podcast when you come back, but it will
Yep.
kind of just be like it's more like a more smaller thing.
Yep.
Because if you're able to stay behind, we'll obviously just be able to talk about it after instead of having to wait for the podcast if you can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but let's not think about that right now. Let's talk about this trailer because we thought it's gonna be coming out for a couple months now, but it's finally here.
Yep.
And it is the leaked Comic-Con trailer that we've gotten some descriptions for back in like April. So what were some of how hype are you now? Like, are you hype?
Definitely. Again, just I've me and I've talked about it a little bit.
Doomsday's been like a tricky. It's since the announcement. It's been like a
kind of
whole
all over
thing.
the place. But yeah.
But like, does this trailer like give you any like more hope?
Yeah, I'd say a little bit. But again, I've been trying to cope with the fact that I might not be here.
Yep.
So, I might point out the flaws first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before, but just like everything, like a lot of people have been saying, like this movie feels like there's no build up for it.
Yeah.
Like how like
that's one of the things.
Like we had years for Infinity War, and this movie just like kind of here like boom, this threat just comes out of nowhere. I don't know. People are, I guess some fans are definitely happy Chris Evans is back.
That's another.
Some aren't.
I love Chris Evans as Captain America, but we've said this before. I don't know why he needs to be in this movie.
Yeah.
I feel like they just wrote around. I think they just
wanted to get the Trinity back.
They literally just wrote the movie to get the like. They could have easily wrote around.
Yep.
Not bringing him back, but they just wrote it just to have him in there.
Yeah, because
like nobody would have questioned, like Chris Evans, like why isn't Chris Evans?
Yeah.
Like nobody would have expected that. Like nobody would have wanted that.
Because now it kind of makes Endgame a little pointless now.
That's what I'm saying. Like because now when this movie is coming out, it's like what was it for?
Yeah, because like it's not Iron Man, but RDJ's back.
RDJ's back.
Chris Evans is back.
Chris Evans, he had that whole ending.
Yep.
Where it's like he's gone, like he's staying there, like he like no more Steve Rogers Captain America, and now he's just gonna walk back. Whether it's the same exact Chris Evans Captain America or if it's like a future one, we don't really know exactly yet. But it's like Chris Evans, Steve Rogers is back in some shape or form.
Yep.
And it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I'm happy. It seems like he's not going to be in the Captain America suit, which I am happy about, because obviously that would have made Sam Wilson becoming Captain America
pointless,
obsolete. Just would have been disrespectful. A little bit racist, but yeah.
I'm glad that he's wearing a regular outfit.
Yeah, which people are also hating on.
You got to pick one. You got to pick one.
You can't have everything.
I'd rather the regular outfit.
Yeah, I completely agree. But I guess let's see. Just got a notification. Sorry. There's definitely a few more things out there, but I guess I just want to talk about the trailer. One thing that definitely stood out to me, because this wasn't in all descriptions that we got in April, was that shot of Loki.
Yeah.
And the TVA badge,
which is definitely before.
Yeah.
Present day Loki, where he's at the time thing.
I don't know how when it would make sense.
It's something like that's what I said. I was talking to you about a theory or a leak that I saw that Loki is actually at Steve Rogers' house.
Yeah.
And he's giving him this TVA card that he has. This was back while he was like working with the TVA, where the theory or the leak goes that Steve Rogers' universe is gonna have an incursion, so he goes to Steve Rogers and he's like, yeah, your world's cooked, like everyone's gonna die. I'll bring you to another universe so you can live. Whether I don't exactly know if that was Doctor Doom's universe or the Fantastic Four universe or some random other universe, which explains the price to pay for him making that branch timeline or whatever it is, while also finding a way to keep him alive.
I saw a theory that Steve Rogers going back in time and staying there and like affecting world history, because like he knows so much about history and he's just like not gonna say anything about it. Like he knows about like Hydra,
9/11.
Yeah, like 9/11, like all that. Like he can't just sit by and say nothing about it. So when he goes back in time, he changes history and causes a new timeline to start, and that becomes the Fantastic Four timeline, and that's why he's with because like in all the shots we see of him in this trailer, he's with the Fantastic Four.
Who, Steve?
Yeah.
He was?
Yeah. The scene of him on the ship is
he was on the ship. Yeah. Okay. But he wasn't, like, on screen with them.
Well, yeah.
But he was, like...
Sorta.
Oh, wait.
Everybody
wait.
What?
This kind of makes sense now. Because you know how Thor walks in with the Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
Did you see the shot where that huge group shot, which we'll talk about, how Reed and Sue are on one side and then Johnny and there's like this weird awkward like middle space where it looks like someone is cut out. Do you think Steve's just right there or no?
I think it's Doom.
You think it's Doom?
Yeah.
I also heard that.
I thought the theories.
If Thor was on the Fantastic Four ship, isn't that where he meets Steve for the first time?
Yeah, I think.
I don't know.
I think
when
you see that shot of Thor walking with the Fantastic Four, I think Steve's also there. I don't know if it's whether he's just behind them or they just like cut him out for whatever reason. I think he is in that scene where they're at the New Avengers compound. I think he is there. They just either took him out or just not in frame. But it's like whatever.
You just think he's there though.
Whatever he's up to in this movie, it has to do with Fantastic Four.
Also, I do have to say this. Well, it's actually not like something that I have to say, but it's just pointing out this is right after the post-credit scene. Yeah. Clearly, because they're still wearing the Thunderbolts are in their exact same outfits.
Yep.
It's also interesting that clearly they must have called some sort of like emergency meeting because now Ant-Man, Sam Wilson. I don't think Hakeem Torres was there, but
no.
Sam Wilson and Ant-Man are there now, and obviously Thor.
Yep.
And obviously, we saw in the post-credit scene the Fantastic Four arriving on Earth. So do you think like Thor like intercepts their ship or something? Yeah. Like I wonder how that's really gonna go because it picks up right after the Fantastic Four post-credit scene, and we see that the Fantastic Four are like there now. So whether Thor brings them there, I don't know how that's gonna all go. But clearly we know they all get into that same room at the same time.
Like I think. I don't know. It's something to do with like they're having like a 3-way domain expansion, but with incursions.
Yeah.
3 worlds are like colliding into one.
Because it's been all over every plot synopsis is like 3 main universes that we're hearing about, and it's the Fantastic Four universe that we saw in 2025.
The main MCU one.
The main MCU, and then the X-Men.
The Fox X-Men universe.
So those are the 3 main ones. I really wonder how this entire Fox thing is gonna how are those X-Men gonna pull up? Because we've seen some shots, which honestly, let's just talk about some of the stuff that we saw in the trailer. Like we see, like we said, one of the things that we were super hyped to see was the Shang-Chi versus Gambit fight. Yep. That looks sick. I have to say that. There's the shot of Cyclops, with doing the optic blast that we saw in the teasers back in December. Yep. We also see another shot of him just like running up and going like this.
Yep.
We see, I don't know, I can't really tell exactly what's happening in the background. It must be one of like the first like fight scenes. It's when Gambit is jumping off the thing and there's clearly other people fighting in the background.
One side is Yelena versus Mystique, which you see another shot of.
So it's probably just the first time the Fox X-Men meet the Avengers.
Because this is all happening...
Or the MCU.
This is all happening at the X-Mansion in the Fox universe. See who else is there. We see... They're not fighting, but we see a shot of Charles looking up at an incursion.
And Magneto.
And Magneto's also there.
We also know that Sam Wilson is at the X-Mansion. So Reed. Obviously, we said Yelena, Gambit. Shang-Chi must be there too.
Yeah, Shang-Chi is there.
I wonder when Shang-Chi is going to pull up. Yeah, because he wasn't in the Avengers Tower.
I don't think it's shown, but I think Human Torch is also going to be at the mansion also, because of how Sue and the Thing are at the Telecon.
Oh my God! I don't know how I didn't realize this until now.
Yeah, they split up.
No, not that. This is totally going to be where we get the Nightcrawler and Mr. Fantastic fight that Alan Cummings leaked during an interview.
Yeah, that he hit them.
They just clearly didn't show their fight.
Yeah.
Because if this is where all the X-Men are fighting all the other characters from the Fantastic Four and our universe, we've already seen a Gambit and Shang-Chi matchup, Yelena versus Mystique. One of those is going to be Reed versus Nightcrawler.
Beast. I think Beast is also gonna be.
Beast always here. We haven't seen Beast in the trailer either. So what is then, like you were saying, we have a ton of like Black Panther, Wakanda,
I'm so
and
curious about that, bro.
I don't know what Namor's like. Is it? I don't know. But we get Namor and his people. So we have 3 groups.
Yeah.
We have the. Oh.
I'm so.
Because I think those leaks had to have been right.
What leaks?
The 3 groups. We have. All right. These are what I think the 3 groups are.
Mm-hmm.
We have the X-Mansion group. We have that Wakanda. What is it?
I think
Atlanta. What is it called?
Telecon.
Is that Namor's thing?
I think so.
So we have like the Namor, that group.
I'm so curious, like, bro.
X-Mansion group.
What is like happening with the ocean there, bro?
I don't know, but we also have. My bet is we have a 3rd Loki group.
Oh yeah.
Because we don't know, Thor isn't present.
Mm.
Do you think Thor?
I think he's at the X-Mansion.
You think he's at the X-Mansion?
When he fights Doom, but we also know he's gonna be at the TVA at some point.
You're right. So maybe those 2 groups come. I don't know, but there's just so much happening that like we don't know. It's just like it's such a good trailer where we see things, but then it also makes us like question like what's gonna happen after this, what's happening before this.
There's just so much going on, bro.
And then like the ocean is like
it's like pushed out,
parted. We get to see.
I watched the new Rockstars video. They think that they're in the void in that scene, or the building of Battle World.
You think
so? That Telecon already got brought to Battle World, and that's just them there.
Who knows, dude? Who knows? But we get to see. So the Thing and Sue are there.
Yep.
Hakeem Taurus is there.
With I think Ghost, John Walker.
Okay.
And I think someone else.
And then obviously Namor is gonna be there.
Yep.
And Baku, Shuri. Is there any other like? Then there's the whole fight between Doom and Thor that we see. Thor is describing Doom as like a demon.
Yep.
He stops him with two fingers. I don't know how I don't think they're beating. There's no way they beat Doom in this movie.
No.
If with this lineup that they have going, there's no way.
Thor and Sentry's gonna have to carry.
We got a single shot of Bob. Yeah, he's like halfway on. He's halfway on screen. Sentry's definitely like a 3rd act type of like he's gonna pull up
definitely
when Yelena's down, because there's been some like behind the scenes talk that like Yelena and Bob are gonna have like their like relationship is gonna continue into this movie.
Yep.
So that could totally be what sets them off, but they're just not it's not a very strong group of people. Like we don't have Captain Marvel, we don't have Scarlet Witch, we don't have Doctor Strange.
That we know of.
I think the best like. Half the people, the new Avengers and Avengers are just other than Sentry, are just full of people that kick,
washed, bro,
shoot guns or throw punches.
Yeah.
The Fantastic Four is like a huge addition. I don't know. Who knows if the Fox X-Men are even going to be alive at this point?
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna have the Thing. He's a tank. We have Johnny Storm. We have Sue. Sue's a powerhouse, and then Reed isn't anything crazy, but...
what is Scott Lang going to be doing here?
Scott Lang is not going to be doing much. He's probably going to die. We also get to see Cassie in the trailer.
Yeah, Cassie's in the
trailer.
Our
first, younger Avenger kind of champion thing they have going on. We'll see if that gets explored. We also... I wonder what characters are going to be, are being hidden. But, that was... I can't think of much else in the trailer.
I'm kind of, looking through it right now.
Is there anything that, big... that I missed out on?
Let me just look through it.
I think I got all the major things.
Yeah, we got mostly everything.
I don't really I'm excited for it, and then obviously the Steve Rogers thing at the end. But
yeah,
that was
we got everything. It. We got everything.
Yeah, they're probably gonna lose if we're gonna be honest, unless they have secret characters hidden.
I mean, we know
it's
Secret War. We know there's Secret Wars.
Yeah, and there's Secret Wars too. But
Dr. Doom is the main villain of Secret Wars, so...
But also, just really quickly about Brand New Day, we heard that there's a post-credit scene for that, I don't know, take these with a grain of salt, but apparently they lead into Doomsday, and they have something to do with space.
Yep.
So, what's that's going to be? No idea. Is Tom Holland Spider-Man going to be in Doomsday? Most likely not, but it's always possible, even if it's a small role, if he pulls up at the end or something, because I don't know what the post-credit scene... I feel like for Tom Holland's character right now, like, if there's only going to be one post-credit scene, who knows how the movie's going to end, but you have to make it like a Spider-Man related post-credit scene to set it up for his next appearance. And if it's for Doomsday, like, what would it even be?
Yeah.
Like who knows?
I don't know.
But we're gonna see next Thursday, so in
So excited.
8 days. All right. So, really quick.
Oh yeah, we should talk about X-Men.
Oh my God, we used to have so much.
Yeah.
And it's already been like, we have to start like, we're gonna have to like low-key speed run through some of this stuff.
There's like not like crazy much to say about Clayface, so.
Okay, so let's just go X-Men 97, just really quick through. We're kind of in like this transition period where we're about to get to like the
big
like these next 3 episodes are probably gonna, actually I don't know about episode 7. I think that's Savage Land, but we're getting some major apocalypse. Like he's about to go crazy. So episode 5 was like we got our Wolverine little duo adventure with Morph and the other like kind of like
characters. I don't know.
It's more like a villain side.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sequel to an original episode of the show.
Yeah,
I know that, which we did not watch.
Yeah, no, I haven't watched it. What did you think of that episode? Because I know that we were kind of like hesitant on a Wolverine.
I thought it was really good. It did kind of feel like a filler episode. Like the only big thing that comes from this episode is that Wolverine gets his adamantium back, but like kind of doesn't change Wolverine all that much.
I thought it was fun though.
Yeah.
I don't think I didn't like when I was watching it. Like I was like, okay, this is fun. Like
I think it would have been cool because I think in the comics, the same thing happens to him and he stays with the Bone Clots for a long time and he becomes like feral, like he kind of becomes like a monster. I think that would have been cool to see. But still, I thought it was fun. I thought it was like as big of a morph episode as it was for Wolverine.
Really big morph screen time. Yeah, but I mean, there's not too much to say about that.
Yeah, it was really good.
He gets his claws back at the end. And then I mean, good.
Morph is not happy with Wolverine.
Yeah, Morph. Sorry for the Morph and Wolverine shippers are gonna be pretty sad.
Yeah, but overall, it was a good episode.
Yeah, it was good.
I still feel stupid. I was like really tired when I watched the episode because I had worked like 10 hours.
Oh,
and I forgot Morph's powers was like transforming into other people. And so when he turned into the Thing for a second, I actually thought it was a Thing for a second. I could not tell you why. I like screamed. I was like, oh, shit, like, bro, I'm stupid, bro.
That was funny. Why the Thing would have been there? No idea. Don't know how you thought that, but it's okay.
Bro, like, sorry, bro, I was fried, bro.
Me and Sam are low-key both fried right now. Like,
oh yeah.
Like I'm like, this is the latest we've ever filmed an episode. It's like 7 p.m. It's 7 p.m.
Weird.
Which isn't that bad, but we're gonna talk about what was going on to us yesterday. Probably right after we can do it right after this.
Yep.
So we're like not 100%. Like there's been times where I've been in school off of like 6 hours of sleep, where I felt like more like awake than I am right now. I don't even know. I got like 10 hours of sleep.
I woke up pretty early. I can't even. I woke up at like 8.
I woke up at noon, bro. Like I woke up at 8. What the? Okay, but episode 6 was the Danger episode.
Yeah. Big
episode for Polaris.
Yep.
And Professor X. We also get to see Jean, Scott.
Gets quite a bit of screen time.
And Bishop, yes. So, but we get to see Cyclops, Jean, and Beast in their Grant Morrison X-Men like little like suits.
Yep.
They look pretty cool. It's really, I don't know. We get to see a lot of like Polaris just like kind of like adjusting. I don't know. Like she kind of like
kind of regrets joining X Factor, I guess.
She's like, yeah, you can see that she has regrets. She seems really happy when she's back with like the X-Men. She's very close with Jean. But basically the Danger, she just starts like tweaking out and she's like, yeah, I just want to kill you now.
Yeah.
So she
Bro. That kid with the pink mohawk was pissing me off.
Kid Omega?
I don't know if that's his name.
That's his name. He's in the current like X-Men runs. Mm-hmm. Like there's 2 that I've been reading, or that I haven't read some in a bit, but it's like the Uncanny X-Men with like Gambit, Jubilee, Nightcrawler, Rogue, and Wolverine. But the other one is Cyclops' team, and it's like Cyclops, Psylocke, Magneto's there, Beast, Magic, and then Kid Omega is one of them, and he's so annoying, but he's really strong.
Mm-hmm.
He's a telepath. He's I think he's an Omega level mutant.
Oh, okay.
But like this, he's still clearly he's new here, so like he's not like developed, but he's like he's really strong, but he's so annoying.
Yeah.
That glob, like the pink glob dude.
Yeah.
He's also with he's also with Cyclops' like team.
It's like what I'm hearing. It's like Cyclops, Psylocke, and like Magneto are carrying this team.
Yeah, basically. I like the other team so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so basically Danger just wants to kill everybody, and we get to see Polaris just go crazy.
Yeah.
Cyclops really helps her. She's kind of like struggling with like how she doesn't want to be seen as Magneto's daughter, and she wants to be more than that, but she also has to like, I don't know, like use her being Magneto's daughter to help defeat. It's really hard to explain, but like it was a really good like moment, and she destroys like she's strong.
Yeah, and then the big
we end with X-Corp
thing.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Is that the big? Oh yeah. Okay, we end with like this new like X-Corp thing, which I've never heard of before.
I'm a little disappointed by it. I'm not gonna. I didn't even realize till like 50 minutes in the episode, like oh, all the X-Men are back. I thought there was gonna be a scene where like they like talk about like.
That's what I thought too. I was like okay, we didn't get an episode with everybody last week.
Yeah.
And we've been knowing that everyone was like getting ready to return home. I was so expecting like a little like table scene with everyone talking about what just happened. We just like skip forward.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler and Rogue only appear in the last 5 seconds.
And they're just like chilling. They like
Jubilee and Sunspot.
Still nowhere to be found.
And Cable and all them are still not there. Like where did they go?
Yeah, like
it's like.
It's just
dude, I'm like mad, bro.
It feels like we're missing something. Like we missed.
No, bro. Like Jubilee got her one good episode, and they said like, all right, bro, like bye. You're not coming back.
You're in Rivals. You'll be fine.
Out of 6 episodes, she's appeared once.
Yeah.
Like, brother, oh my god. And I really thought like, oh, like Rogue and Nightcrawler, like they're not here. Like maybe next episode we're gonna get some like big stuff with them. Okay. But they just appear at the end. They just weren't in the episode. Yeah. That low-key got me a bit mad. But yeah, they have this new X-Corp thing going on at this whole thing was happening at Genosha, by the way.
Yeah.
And then the big thing at the end. I didn't expect it to happen in this episode. We see that Apocalypse has officially revived Gambit.
Yep.
Into he is now a Horseman of Apocalypse. Shocker. If only Marvel Rivals didn't spoil this. So.
Facts, bro.
So yeah, we probably won't see that next episode.
Yeah,
but episode 8 is called Dead Man's Hand.
Yep.
We will see that then. I really wonder what's going to be going on in Savage Land that next episode.
I know someone's going to be excited for it. I think Wolverine's going to... I think like that one show we saw the episode. Wolverine's there, right? Of course.
Yeah, why, bro? Why wouldn't he be there, bro? We need so much Wolverine.
Facts, bro. He needs to be everywhere.
Please, I hope he's not in the live action X-Men movie.
Maybe we'll know in a few days.
Hopefully we will know. I really want to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, if for the reason why we are so incredibly, I don't even know, out of it right now, but we literally had to film this episode today. Like we couldn't not film it. Last night. It was an amazing night.
You can say.
So we went to the Joe concert. Joe, as in Joe Keery. Yes, he's the guy. He's Steve Harrington from Stranger Things. That's what you guys know him as. But he makes music. He's my favorite artist. And we spent. It was a whole day thing. We woke up. I woke up at like a decent time.
I woke up at 8 a.m. because I was only like confirmed to go to the show the day before.
Yeah, like I've had these tickets since like March, I think.
But basically, our friend was gonna go.
Jacob.
Jacob was gonna go. But he got sick, so he gave me his ticket. Where I wanted to go originally, but I didn't know if I was gonna be here because of Brazil, so I didn't get a ticket. But Jacob got sick, so he gave me his ticket, like literally the day before. Oh, voice crack. Like So I had no time to prepare for this. Like I was like in the middle of my shift working when I learned I was going to this.
But it worked out. Sam was able to come, so we went with our friend Steven. We left the house at 11 a.m.
Yep.
We had to drive up to Maine, It was in Portland. We got there at like 12:30, and we basically just sat there for like 5.5 hours until the doors open.
Kind of rough.
And then while we were waiting for the opener, it started to rain. We were in ponchos. The rain slowly started to get worse as we went on, and we were just waiting for Joe to come out. Like, Joe, where are you?
The day started for us at like 6 p.m.
Everything led to this moment.
Yeah.
And it was like the longest thing ever. But then Joe finally came out, and the rain got so bad. And I have glasses right here. I've worn them like once on the podcast because I can't I don't need them right now.
Yeah.
But I can't see from very far. We actually were pretty close to the stage, but I just want to have them on because I want the best vision possible for this. But the rain was so heavy that it was blinding me, so I had to take them off. But Joe isn't human, bro. We were joking the whole time. We were like, bro, Joe's aura is gonna make the rain stop. Right after his first song, the rain just completely stopped. Yep. It was gone. I don't know how he did it. I'm telling you, it was him, bro. Like you said, he created a veil over the concert place because it stopped for the whole show. That show, oh my god, dude,
awesome.
It was amazing. I've seen him live once, and it was last year. But bro, it was just an amazing show. He is so good in person. It's insane. His energy, the energy is off the charts.
It's amazing, bro.
But our legs were destroyed.
It's horrible.
Everything. It was just such a long day. But that concert was so worth it, bro.
It was worth it.
I'm already depressed.
Goodness.
Just post-concert depression sucks.
Yeah.
But we will be seeing Joe again next week. With Tame Impala. Tame Impala was actually there. He was hiding in the corner.
He was. We also learned he was at the back of the concert.
And Sam has been really sad about that.
Yeah,
I told him.
I can't beat myself up about that.
Yeah, how would you have known?
But
it's okay. Because why would you have randomly just gone to the back of the line? Yeah. We were pretty damn close to the stage. But yeah, Joe, amazing. One of the best nights. One of the best hour and 30 minutes of my life. It was great. I'm so I was saying this the same. I was like, it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be rough. But when it's all said and done, bro, it'll be so worth it.
Regrets.
We'll look back on it and we'll be like, bro, I missed that night.
Yep.
I already missed it. But yeah, it was just a super long day, and no matter how much sleep I got last night, I'm still
oof, yeah.
I just it took so much energy. We went to McDonald's after because we ate nothing all day.
It was the best meal I had in my whole life.
It was great, but then went home, went to sleep, woke up, and that's today. Yeah. So yeah, we were. Joe wasn't even out
until
last night at this time. We were out waiting in the rain for him.
Yeah, we were there too as well.
But yeah, that was why we seem so geeked.
I'm really fried because I was trying to take a nap right before I was about to take a nap. And I see my phone. Aiden's outside my house.
Yeah,
I had to run to get ready.
Yeah.
So.
But it was amazing.
Yeah.
I love Joe so much. Okay.
Awesome.
There is one more little thing.
We've been
one or two more little things we have to talk about.
Yeah.
So let's just say real quick, the Batman Part 2. Do you want to go? You can go.
Yeah, the Batman Part 2. Learned what? What's crack? Last Wednesday. The Batman Part 2 has gotten delayed once again for the fourth time to it's October 1st, 2027 to February 18th, 2028, which it really hurt. Mind you, this was 30 minutes after I learned I was working 11 hours. Oh my god, that was It was a horrible day.
Yeah.
That was also the same day I learned I wasn't going to be here for Doomsday.
Yeah, that day was horrible for you.
So it just...
That was really bad. Just not a good day.
It was horrible, but...
Just hit after hit.
Yeah. We got our first look at the Batman Part 2. We got
it was a little camera test, yeah.
Yep. It was just Batman turning his neck in the snow, but it's okay.
It was aura, though.
It was aura. Unfortunately...
He has a new suit.
Usually, yep. Longer ears, as we know so far.
As long as it's good, though, right?
Yeah. If they need the extra few months, because it's only 4 months.
They already delayed it enough times where it's if it was bad, people would be pissed. Oh, yeah. So you can't take that risk.
Yeah. So as long as it's good, I don't really care. It just still hurts a little bit. That's how you know this is supposed to be one of the big movies.
Of 2027, which was already stacked a year.
Yeah, now it's pushed back to 2028. And another thing that hurts about it is because after Supergirl, been a lot of hate around the DCU, and obviously, one of the faces of DC is Batman, and he has yet to have any movies, any projects. His appearance. And they stated that, like, they don't want to have 2 Batman movies in 1 year, and so we were gonna get the DCU Batman movie in 2028 after the Batman Part 2, but we might not get this movie for another 3 years till like 2029, which is just
I've heard a couple people say,
insane.
What if they're delaying it so it can merge?
I mean, at this point, bro, if it's able to save the DCU, like, go for it. I still wouldn't prefer it.
So you clearly, some things have changed because you were totally against it. Now you
I honestly couldn't care less anymore.
As long as Batman just comes back.
Like, as a DC fan, I'm hurting right now.
Hey, maybe
August.
You don't gotta hurt anymore. The Clayface
trailer did drop today.
Go ahead, talk about it.
It looks awesome. Let's see, I don't know the name of the guy, but the guy playing Clayface, or I think it's like Dan something Hagen. He looks awesome as him. He clearly is putting his heart and soul into this project. Movie also looks gross. So the plot of this movie is how he's this big time actor. Obviously, he's really popular because of his looks, like a lot of actors nowadays. But he gets some things regarding like criminals. They come into his house, like cut up his face so he's scarred. So he gets this really this exotic treatment, and it fixes his face, but he gets these powers or these mutations where he can start to change his skin into clay and stuff like that. And let me tell you, this movie looks gross.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to hear.
It's terrifying. Hold up. Oh my goodness, bro. There's a shot where his powers start activating where he's on a plane, where like his eyes start melting, and so he runs into the bathroom and he can't fix it. It doesn't show it, but he grabs a pair of scissors. So we know what he's gonna do. He's gonna cut his eyes to fix it, and that's already terrifying me.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch this. Yeah, I'm being so honest.
There's a shot
you can replace me that week. I can't watch that.
We got like our first look. We see what Clayface, like the monster Clayface. We see his first look at his arm. There's another shot, an extended shot of him in the tub. It also looks gross as hell. Do you want to see it?
No, I really don't. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I do not.
It's so gross. Yeah, I'm just looking at it right now. This movie's gonna be. I really hope this movie is gonna be good because it might be the saving grace of the DCU, because this is the next movie coming out. Interesting. Batman movie is the third movie of the DCU. But, I mean, we have Lanterns next month, but I'm not going to lie.
That again.
I keep on forgetting it exists. It's like the show is like, yeah, there's nothing to say about the show. It's going to have a panel at Comic-Con, but
I don't think anyone cares. Marvel's probably going to snatch it.
Oh, yeah, no. Like, there's no point even going because of Marvel. Yeah, it's just been having really bad marketing, and ever since that first trailer, it
didn't get people excited.
Yeah,
enough, and now people just don't care.
So now people don't care. But yeah, this movie looks gross, but really good, and I'm so excited. And yeah, after this movie, the next movie is going to be Man of Tomorrow. So
okay, yeah, all right.
Very different change of pace, but.
Okay, so is that everything?
I think so.
All right. Well,
really packed.
Now we can say this. I don't exactly know what our plan is fully gonna be for next week. It's probably just gonna be. We'll probably just wait to talk about the Comic-Con stuff until Friday with Brand New Day.
Yep.
Because next week is the week. It sounds crazy, but
been waiting.
Like probably from the first episode, the thing I've been looking forward to most was Spider-Man Brand New Day. And next week, we will be reviewing Spider-Man Brand New Day. Hopefully, prayers that everything works with the studio, that we can get in here Friday. Yeah, so we'll talk about Spider-Man Brand New Day. Maybe even that Avatar movie that got leaked months ago. But that's officially dropping on July 25th.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to watch that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make time. I'll find a time to watch it.
We can always talk about it a week later or whatever. But then we'll talk about Comic-Con. We'll talk about the Tame Impala concert. But yeah, next week, finally Spider-Man Brand New Day. Will probably be one of the longest yaps ever. Because just Spider-Man might even tie into Doomsday. So who knows? But
jeez, bro, I'm hungry, bro. Sorry.
But that's it for this episode, and we will see you guys next week. And I will be wearing something Spider-Man, and these will both be Spider-Man. And I'll be wearing my Spider-Man socks. No.
All right, Marvin.
But yeah, so we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.